When I think of missions, I think about spreading the love of Jesus Christ throughout our community.
When I think of missions, I think about just trying to share God's love, not necessarily just the news about what He did, but just showing His love to other people.
Sharing God's love with people.
Spreading God's word throughout the world and the nation.
I think about doing God's work on small or big scale, doesn't matter what.
I think of building relationships with people. God and helping others.
Doing the will of God, following His commands.
People going out of the country and doing God's work.
I think of people overseas and people even here in the States that need to... Can I redo that?
I think of people that are lost and people that need to hear God's word, and that's our responsibility as Christians to go and do that.
I think of people going around the world telling other people about Jesus.
I think of somebody doing a kind act to someone else.
I think of people like going all over the world and telling a lot of people about Jesus. People going out and telling other people about Jesus.
I think of helping people that are less fortunate. I think of the Bible and what it says that our mission needs to be to further God's word and His kingdom and help those that are less fortunate.
I think of reaching out to the unsaved and seeking to introduce them to a relationship with Jesus.
Missions is the core of the purpose of the church. It's the reason why we exist.
Should be important because that's where we go out and talk to people and witness to people.
It should be very important to the church because it's one of God's commandments, go and make disciples of all people.
Should be a priority of all churches to spread God's word throughout the world.
Well, it's in the book. He intends for us to do that, and if we're going to be obedient to Him, we will.
A lot.
It's the future of the church.
It should be very important. We should all give to missions.
Missions should be very important. It's something that we're all called to do, and we all need to participate in that.
It should be the most important thing because that's what God put us on this earth to do.
Very important because everyone should have the right to know about Jesus.
Missions should be one of the most important things because according to the Bible, we are to go and do, and that's what missions is all about.
I think it should be a very important role of the church. That's one of our main goals is to reach people for Jesus.
I think that should be one of our main goals is to reach out to other people.
Very important. I think it's the biggest outreach that we have.
I mean, that's the reason we are the church, to spread the word.
It's the heartbeat. It should be the heartbeat of the church. It should be the main focus.
It should be the lifeblood of the church. I believe it should be very important.
By going out and actually attempting to do them.
By going out and doing mission trips.
Participate in sending financial funds and sending people.
And by building relationships with people.
It's by emphasizing it throughout the year.
But we're all supposed to be missionaries, even here in our own town.
By being involved and going and supporting missions.
By doing as many of them as we can.
The church should show that missions are important by sending people.
With our budget, for one thing.
By going out and talking to, people who don't know Christ.
By going on mission.
I'm not sure how much Shiloh gives as far as money amount goes, but
10,000.
Oh, I don't know.
$200,000, maybe $300,000 a year.
I have no idea right now.
I have no idea.
In the neighborhood of 75 to 100,000.
A lot.
I would say thousands. I would say that Shiloh probably gives about $20,000 to missions every year.
That beats me.
I would guess like 500 to 1,000.
I have no idea.
5,000?
Guessing is 10,000. 15,000? Oh my goodness. I have no clue.
I would guess $10,000.
I would say a lot. I'm thinking in the thousands. I don't know exactly how many thousands.
Maybe $3,000 or $4,000. I don't know.
Wow. I should know that, but I don't know that.
I have no idea.
15,000 a year.
Goodness, I have no idea.